Hello, everyone. We are here doing a tier list for Worlds 2022 with the LCS team. Hello, boys.
What's up?
How's it going?
Hello.
G'day, mate. How are ya?
I'm just going to go in order on this little sheet here. We're going to start with the green triangle, which is Loud from Brazil. What are the thoughts on this one? Where are we putting them? S?
D tier.
I need to look up
D-tier.
the roster.
All right.
Sam
you
said-
have been studying your VODs, Trevor. Well done.
D tier? You said Sam?
I think D tier, yeah.
It's a little messed up, but okay.
Relative to the competition, I think D tier.
Any complaints from anyone?
No. I think that's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. DRX, Eric Ritchie. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I feel like I would just put them in B tier.
B tier?
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
I agree. I agree.
Nice,
Conclusive.
guys. We're all very agreeable. Okay. Jin G.
S tier.
S tier.
S.
Absolute S tier.
S tier?
Yeah.
Alright.
They're gonna win
Okay.
Worlds.
Okay. I guess everyone is on the same page for S tier. Samuel Broadley,
What?
where is T1?
A tier.
Yeah, I would agree with A tier. Shouldn't we give some some
Yeah,
analysis?
we could give a little more context. Okay.
I don't know, man. No one's saying anything.
Here's
so
the
I'm
thing.
just
Here's the
moving
thing.
on.
So the reason I put T1 A tier is because there's
Yes.
probably two LPL teams better than T1. Arguably three. So, and I'm not gonna squash them all in the S tier column. So like JDG Top Esports, probably S tier. And Chiefs Esports Club is also S tier.
Well, now you're skipping ahead, Sam. Now
threw
you've
it
just
in
done
there.
you've just done the whole tier list.
Wait, guys. I think what we should do is we should just talk about who's S tier first, and then we'll move our way down.
Okay. Sure.
Just
All right.
because it's hard to go
S
one
tier.
team at a time without drawing comparison.
S tier, Sam. So Jin G and then
JDG,
Chinese teams.
100%. We should also
JDG.
probably order them.
Yeah, I'll do them in order. So then are you putting top in this as well?
Is there any arguments? I think top should go in S tier.
I think only two should be in S tier. I think top is top of A tier. Because S tier for me is people that are probably gonna be in the finals.
But yeah, but I don't know that Genji is better than top esports, you know?
Yeah, that's a roughie.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's
But
a roughie. It definitely makes it
Genji
easy to
won,
put
so.
multiple in. If we have to put two in S tier, that makes it tricky.
isn't it fine? Because easily could have more than two teams that could win the whole thing. That's fun.
Yeah, I think
All right.
JDG first, then Genji, then Top Esports. That's my
Wrong.
thought on it. But I don't know how everyone else feels.
Genji first.
River, how do you
I'm gonna have
feel?
to hard disagree. It's
Yeah.
LPL.
River, I feel like
I
River
agree.
watches a lot of LPL LCK. What's your thoughts? JDG first?
I think all same. JDG, Genji, top.
So we think it's just S tier?
Yeah.
This is done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so are we just
Exactly.
throwing in EDG and RNG into A?
Yeah.
Or are we putting RNG lower?
RNG.
Honestly, I would probably put EDG over T1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
And then
it's Viper Scout, like it's demon mode.
And then RNG at the bottom of it?
It's weird to put RNG behind T1 just because they they beat them like at MSI.
All right, we're putting T1 in C tier.
I think T1 is just behind RNG.
No, these guys suck, actually.
Wait,
I
I'm
agree.
pretty sure T1 should be ahead of RNG.
they did swap rosters.
Yeah, they don't have the same top laner, so as in RNG doesn't. So they're arguably worse, which would
I
make
think
your
RNG is B
argument.
tier.
Yeah, I think you're wrong, Trev, but that's fine. We can move on.
I think probably T1. I mean, I think T1 above RNG and then Damwon below RNG. Because I assume
Yeah.
Damwon's also A tier, no? Or is Damwon B tier? Because Damwon T1 was close.
Yeah.
I might put Damwon in B tier, personally.
Mm,
I don't think they're like... I mean, they could
agree.
win because they have good players, but I think it's quite unlikely.
I think that one's also B tier.
I mean, what? Okay, the problem with that, putting them in B tier, is like, just leave them on there, fill out the B tier teams, and then you'll notice that they don't look like they belong in B tier. So if we put in like the other B tier teams, which is arguably like Rogue,
Yeah, we'll loop back to it.
I'm pretty sure it's like Rogue, C9, G2 or something
In B?
in B.
Yeah, Rogue.
Rogue is definitely the best.
I think, yeah, Rogue's at the best for sure of B tier.
And then it's just if River doesn't think CFO is good, PCS is arguably like the next best region.
What about Gam? Levi, he's back on the world
They
stage.
lost the final, I think. To
No, they won.
They won the Vietnamese league.
Yeah, summer champion.
Oh,
Wait, isn't it that Gam's not going though? Didn't the Vietnamese teams get screwed?
Yeah, but that's beyond the scope of the tier list, Nick. I think we
Well,
put
if you
in
can't
Gam.
make it, unfortunately, you're in D tier.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's how it works. Or I mean, we're doing it likeliness to win. They can't win if they're
okay, yeah.
not
So,
there, you know?
That is-
so they beat Saigon in the final. I don't know how good VCS are.
I mean, they're usually just competing to barely get in.
yeah.
That's how it's been like every year. I feel
I would
like
say
now.
they're like a C tier team.
They're not
Yeah.
actually doing much.
I'm pretty sure that Dead FM are better than most of these other teams.
I don't think they are good. So
All right, well there you go.
I think VS better than like CFO and DFM.
You think who is?
VCS, two team.
Oh,
GAM and
Gam and Saigon. Okay, so then our
But they're
current
better than
ranking would make
PCS.
sense.
So the other PCS team is the weird one, right? Beyond. It's weird rating these when I know like 100% we have not watched.
Well, it's also weird because we're kind of like running in a weird, like we're running out of space unless we put it in another category.
No,
Or
it's-
we just add more to the other categories.
There should be like an A+ tier, I feel like.
All right, moving on. We have EG, 100 Thieves, Fnatic, and Mad Lions. What are the vibes?
I will say, I feel like Rogue should not be on the same tier as 4th place Korean team.
In terms like you think they should be higher?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, put him A
But
tier.
like-
Put him A tier.
No, like
You can also,
I
you can
think
also
it's
just put
pretty troll
DRX
to
at the
put them-
very end if you want, you know?
Yeah, no, I think we just moved DRX over.
Because we're doing it in like order that matters as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if
Sure.
you think Rogue has a decent chance to win, then they can go to A tier. But I don't know.
I don't know,
think-
man.
I mean,
Pretty
I'm
sure
just
DRX
saying,
are better, but
best European team when it was G2 had a chance at winning, and now it's Rogue.
I think there's
Yeah.
a small chance.
I would think Rogue's more likely to win Worlds than Damwon.
what?
Yeah.
Disagree.
Yeah, I would agree with
hard,
that as well.
hard disagree.
We can be
Because
wrong.
Damwon,
they
Damwon,
Actually, I
They
don't
have
know. if I agree
three
with that.
guys.
No, guys, here's
they have
why.
3 world championship players.
No,
like,
but Sam, Damwon, like Genji destroyed all of Korea. Genji's the best Korean team. Rogue's at least
Yeah.
from a different region.
you're just arguing that it's like more of an unknown factor. Like Rogue's more
Yeah,
of an
like
unknown factor.
stylistically, Rogue has a higher chance of beating like Genji and JDG
Yeah.
because they're just from a different region.
It's just really hard to wrap my head around the fact that like a team with Nuguri, Canyon, Showmaker isn't higher chance than Rogue.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I would argue because I think first seed teams usually don't actually do super well at Worlds. At least they're not like usually like way better than the other seeds. So I feel like putting Damwon high is fine because I think there's a solid chance they like just have a good practice and then they're strong again all of a sudden, you know?
The best European team has always been like contending to win, and usually that's been G2. But I still feel like that, like there should be respect on Europe, the best European team.
Just slot
I
him in
mean,
B tier, A tier.
isn't the respect that like we're putting them as the highest Western team?
I think he's wanting a little more respect. That's all.
Yeah, I think there should be a little more respect.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean we can
just
Like
wants
even this
that.
would be fine. I just don't
can
think
do
it
wants
should be.
that.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
He wants a
I'm
separation.
fine with that.
I
Yeah, I just
accept.
want the
Understandable.
separation.
I accept.
Next team, Mad Fnatic. Let's do those before we do the rest of NA.
Yeah,
I
I think
feel like
Mad
they're
should-
better than Fnatic though, but
I think
they do
I
win
would put
best
Mad
outs.
in B tier. I think they'll do fine, especially in like group stage best of ones. Because I feel like for the B tier teams, it's like if you get out of groups, that's like pretty solid, you know?
So
Is
we
this
want like
taking
this?
is this taking into consideration like the groups that they're in? Because Mad's in play-ins, right?
Oh no, like I'm not considering the groups they're in at all.
No,
to
I'm
be
not
honest,
either.
No,
I'm
I
just
think
gauging strength.
I think Fnatic's at the top of C tier.
All right, so you think Fnatic worse than Mad, even though
I think I think I
or
agree with
higher?
that.
I would guess they'd
I
do
would.
worse as well.
What's the reasoning?
I disagree.
I would put Mad above them personally.
I just think Fnatic is more likely to fall apart.
It's also like Mad in the regular season finished first, tied first, I think.
What about NA? We're at EG and 100. We're just maxing out B tier, or are we?
I think EG is better than 100.
Closer's gonna be so mad at you, man.
I think 100 Thieves is better than EG with the roll swap.
Yeah, I would agree.
Isn't Danny playing at Worlds though?
No, they said
No.
Carry
No one
starting.
knows, I'm pretty sure.
Oh really?
I mean,
Yeah.
that might change.
Oh, okay.
They said
I
as
didn't
of,
realize.
as of when we're making this video, Carries is starting.
Oh, okay. Then I
Yeah.
think 100 Thieves is better.
Is second seed NA better than third, fourth seed EU? Well, what are your guys' thoughts?
I
actually
mean, I
think
almost
it's-
want to put like 100 Thieves and Fnatic in C tier.
I like that too.
What about
Yeah,
EG,
and EG.
Eric? Yeah.
EG is like a little farther down.
So it's like 100 Fnatic, then EG, probably? I feel like they're all really close.
I do not like this. This doesn't seem right to me.
Well, what are your thoughts, Nick?
I mean, I do think it's a bit troll that we're putting Fnatic in C when they beat Mad, but I also think
Yeah.
the second place NA team is probably equivalent with third place EU. And this is like fourth place EU technically, because Mad got fourth. They didn't win a best of 5. I think it's fine. Like EG, like
Yeah.
if I had my way, I would have put EG and Mad in C tier, and then 100 Thieves and Fnatic in B tier.
I think 100 Thieves at the end of B tier makes the most sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think like I don't know who's supposed to be the fourth team slotted in their group, but they might do quite well. My issue with 100 Thieves is that they don't do much in game. Like they scale and play team fights, and I just don't think that's like gonna work that well at Worlds.
I feel like that was like less true towards playoffs.
Yeah,
I think in the regular season, yeah, that's how they played.
yeah. I mean, I'm
Dude.
fine with them being B tier.
River, do you think Saigon or... Because it sounds like you think the Vietnamese region's good. Do you think
Yeah.
that Saigon or GAM are better than any of the Western teams?
I think VCS, C tier for sure, but CFO and another team is D maybe.
Okay. So you just think that they're not better than like LCS or LEC, but they're better than
Yeah,
PCS?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We all know where the Chiefs are going, right?
Yeah.
We forgot
I
one in the
think-
S tier. We forgot one in the S tier, I think.
Yeah. Immediately to the top.
There we go.
Honestly, like, OS always overperforms at Worlds, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, they always do well and never make it.
Yeah.
You know, like,
They actually win games. I'm pretty
They
sure they have a
literally
positive
just lose.
record at Worlds.
I mean, usually the Latin American teams don't do.
Yeah, I think...
Too well.
I think Isris is the worst team.
All right, so last groups at Worlds. Beyond Gaming was in a group with Dead FM, Cloud9, the Turkish team, and UOL. They went 1-3. Turkish team was 2-2. Dead FM was 3-1, tied with Cloud9. So
I mean, I think the Dead
know
FM
where
are
it's at.
definitely they're definitely based on what
them C.
River's saying. I would put them like above CFO at least. I mean, River
Mm-hmm.
thinks that they're worse than GAM and Saigon.
I would put them in C because I think they actually have a shot to get out of play-ins.
Yeah, I
it's
think
like
they're C.
not super likely, but I think it's
Yeah.
possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's like this is pretty much correct. And then I think Turkey is like, yeah, I don't know. The Turkish teams like have never been that bad, and they play on EU as I said, so they're probably a bit ahead of Chiefs.
I feel like this is fine.
This is some O's hopium, but I could see it happening.
I mean, D tier is like you're not really getting out though, no?
Yeah,
Like-
D tiers you don't really think they're gonna get out. We're just kind
Yeah,
of
I'm just like I'm like comparing them to the other teams.
Well, Latin America at the bottom. Brazil, Turkey.
I think Turkey's better than Brazil. Just solely what I mentioned. The only thing I can like say is that they get better practice.
Well, are there any edits we want to do? Anything we feel like looks weird now at the end?
I still think Fnatic and Mad need to be swapped.
Or C9, saying C9 is better than G2 also feels a little weird.
placement doesn't matter that much for World's performance. Kind of like it usually doesn't correlate that much. I think the list is fine.
Alright everyone, here's what the Golden Guardians have come up with in terms of World's tier lists. Let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree. And yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and have a day.